Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, the 14th of August. Correct? And I got everything I need. I'm all ready. Got my bottle of water. Keep that down there. This don't fit in the cup holders. So I gotta put it down in my console. Anyway, I'm off to Philipsburg. It's supposed to be a pretty nice day out. So I got half a tank of gas. I'm thinking whether I'll stop in Penfield or wait. I think I'll wait until I get over Clearfield area and see what the gas is over that way. So I'll be back. Well, I'll turn you around and you can ride with me in a little bit. So stick around. Well, maybe you can look at me for a little while. And we're just heading just coming to the intersection in Penfield. Gonna make a left turn here for Clearfield. This intersection, they're not working yet. So it's all tore up here. But we're gonna get through here before they start working today. Boy, they really got some bumps here. Oh boy. So off we go into the wild blue yonder. It's really foggy today. Looks like up on the mountain might be foggy. Did I mention I got half a tank of gas? I'm gonna get gas. It was $3.74 back there at Dave's Exxon. Sometimes it's cheaper over this way in Clearfield, Philipsburg area, so I got enough to get over there and back. I don't need to get gas, but I want to fill it up. I get my Social Security check today. It's already in the bank. I looked. I was broke. Now I got money for a day. Right? You pay it in the morning and broke at night after you pay all your bills. But I like to fill the van up on payday. If payday on the day I get my check. And then sun. Oh, I got sun is in my eyes. I like to fill it up when I get my check, and then if I'm careful, and if I had to, I can usually make it a month without having to put gas in, if I had to. Usually though, I'll try and keep it above half a tank, but oh boy, tractor trailers everywhere. So I'll switch around. We're up on top of the mountain. It's not as foggy as I thought. It looked like it was foggy, but it's not. It's 59 degrees out right now. It got a little chilly last night. I actually turned my furnace on. It got down around 50, I think. 52. Not far away. Those days are coming. August, September. September's coming up. Start getting a little cold at night in September. Maybe even get a frost. I didn't even get a ripe tomato yet. I gotta check them today when I get home. Still all green as far as I know. Hope I get some red ones here pretty soon. What did I plant? I planted the tomatoes I planted were, what were they called? They're those New Jersey tomatoes. The ones that were developed for up here. But they're late turning red, that's for sure. Up at the nursing home where my mom's at, they have some of them cherry tomatoes, and there's quite a few ripe ones on their plants. I wanted to plant cherry tomatoes this year, but didn't find any. One year I planted a cherry tomato plant out at the end of my wheelchair ramp. Boy, did I ever get tomatoes. I mean, like hundreds of them, I bet. I had people stopping in and picking them, and I was picking them. And then, you know what was funny is next year it came up again. I didn't replant it, it just came up again. Boy, did it ever produce good. And then I had these plants from the down the valley, what do you call it? Not the Valley Farm Market, but the where they grow plants. I forget what you call it. Nursery or whatever. Anyway, they had one year, they had these tomatoes that were called spoon tomatoes. And they were real tiny. They were probably not as big as a marble. Nowhere near the size of a marble. And they were called spoon tomatoes because you could actually fit like 5 or 6 of them on a spoon. Boy, they were good. And they came up the following year or two without me having to replant. But they're gone now anyway. Last night, you know, I said about having that toothache, and I got antibiotics. And within a couple of days there, 2 days, when did I pick them up? I picked them up Monday, I guess. So, actually, after taking just a couple of them, they're four a day for 10 days. But anyway, just a couple of them, and all the pain went away. I didn't have any pain. But I still had that swelling in my neck. So I put ice on it, and it went down. And then last night, I laid in bed and I probably slept a couple hours. And I got up and, boy, it was swollen up again. And it actually was kind of painful. Like it was, you know, stretching my skin so much it was going to blow up. And it was painful. So I got up and I got an ice pack and I held it on there. And probably half hour, 45 minutes, I kept moving the ice around, you know. And it went down. So I thought I was in good shape. And I went to lay down again. And I woke up. Same thing, it was swollen up again. Not as bad though. So I put ice on it again. And the swelling went down. So right now, there's just a tiny bit of swelling. And it's pretty tender there when I touch it. So I brought an ice pack with me, just in case it starts to act up again. I don't know. down through Clearfield. I'll turn you on when we get downtown. We're going down the hill into Clearfield. Look at that, how white that is, like fog. That's kind of neat looking. Whatever it is down at Clearfield. Fog or something. Be back. Hey, we're coming into town, Clearfield. See this building ahead of us, this gray with the red trim? A few years back, probably, I don't know, 15 years ago now that I think about it, I was still working then, so it had to be before 2007. But anyway, Evel Knievel was here with the Clearfield County Fair, and they had a special dinner at that building where you could pay, I don't remember what it was, $50 a ticket or something, to have dinner with Evel Knievel. So I was married then too. So we got tickets and we went to that. Because Evel Knievel, you know, he was one of my big heroes growing up. So we had dinner there. They had a nice dinner. I don't know, stuffed chicken or stuffed pork chops, I think we had. And then after the dinner, Evel Knievel did a presentation where he talked for probably an hour maybe. So that was really cool, being able to be that close to one of the people that I had admired all my life. But he wasn't really doing any autographs or anything. He wasn't in very good shape. He was, in fact, he died shortly after that. But he was, that was really fun. And quite an experience for me, like I said, to have watched him all those years and then be able to see him up close like that. And then he was at the fair. He had a booth at the fair where he signed autographs and things. So we went there and got his autograph. I had a book that he wrote. Well, I don't know if he wrote it, but it was about him. And I think he signed that book for me. And then I think I lost the book in the big fire I had when my trailer burnt down in 2008. February 2008. My trailer burnt to the ground and I lost pretty much everything. The last time I came through Clearfield, I think the last video I made, one of you mentioned that I went right by your house. So it must have been along here somewhere. I was thinking it was going out by where the jail is, but it might have been back that other way too. Or I mean, it might have been back when we were first coming in. I don't think they said exactly where I passed their house, but they said I went right by their house. So if you are that person, let me know. I just felt like coming through town. I didn't really want to get on interstate this morning. I'm running pretty early, so why are these people in the wrong lane? Jesus criminy. They're all in the wrong lane at the light. Dumbasses. Three of them. They look at me like I'm doing something wrong. I should have run right into them. Anyway, calm down. Usually doesn't upset me, but when they do something that stupid, they were in the lane to turn right, not left. Always some excitement. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a nice, bright, sunny day. Mid-70s, they say. So like I said, we're getting into that fall. Can't come soon enough for me. Fall and winter. That's my time. Well, you can hang in with me till we get out of town. And then because this will be a long video. Well, they're working. Lots of construction on the highways. Everywhere you look. Construction. Or destruction. They never seem to actually fix anything. Some of this construction never ends, especially on interstate. There's places on interstate, seems like they're working years and years and years and don't get nothing done. The jail, Clearfield County Jail, is right off to the right. Can't see it from here, but I don't know where Clearfield County ends. Up this way. I'll have to watch where the sign is. I don't know what the next county is. I'm trying to think. I know it, but I can't think of it. There's a Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen has a pretty good deal on, I forget what is it, $7, I think. I'm not sure what you get. You get a hamburger, fries, something, and I think you get a milkshake. Maybe I'll try that on the way home. I usually like to stop somewhere on the way home and get something to eat. My appointment over here always seems to coincide with my Social Security check. So like I said, I got money for a day anyway. I stop and eat. I got a few things I want to pick up. Some odd things. I might just do that up here in Philipsburg. Things like I want to get a couple gallons of white vinegar. I want to get some oil for my lantern. I need some strange things, I guess. Band-Aids, I think I have on my list. Sharpies. You know, those markers. Just a few odds and ends to get stocked up on. Can't think of what else. Anyway, this road's pretty curvy. I'll bring it back later. I just went by the drive-in they have two movies. The first one is Twisted. I don't know what that's about. I'll have to look that up. And the second one is Twisters. Is that the one with Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton? Or is that something new? I'll have to look those up. Maybe I can make it over here this Friday. See if my son wants to come. Oh, today, speaking of my son, today, up in Kersey, which is probably 15 miles away in the other direction that I usually go, they have motocross practice. There's a motocross track there. And we used to go to it all the time, and I completely forgot about it. And I didn't think they even did it anymore, but I was talking to my son, and he said they still do it on Wednesdays. They have practice on Wednesdays. And I don't know, they have an actual race maybe once a month, I think. So we've talked about going tonight. So when I get home, I'm going to probably look to get up there maybe around 4 o'clock. That's usually, it used to be when everybody started to show up. And my son's supposed to meet me there. So I might have a video of the motocross track. I always loved motocross and dirt bikes. So I might do that tonight. So I talked to my mom again last night. And she's absolutely doesn't want me to go there to the nursing home. She's very worried that I'll get sick. And it's probably for the better that I stay away, because I'm probably susceptible to get that. You know, I got not in the best of health. That's for sure. So I'm an easy target for the Wuhan wiggle. So anyway, that's what I might do tonight. If I do, I'll definitely make a video. I don't know how many my viewers are interested in motocross, but I always liked it. And these are just the kids, you know, from the area. And there's really nowhere else to ride dirt bikes anymore. Not like it was when I was a kid. We went all over. Dirt roads all over the place, but now it's illegal. Like a lot of other things. So I'm anxious to go there if I'm not too wore out after this trip over here. I always liked this drive into Philipsburg. Just reminds me of all the times we went south, whether it was to Florida or Virginia Beach, Myrtle Beach, all those places we used to go on vacation. I know when I was married, my second wife, we went to Virginia Beach on vacation every year. And I've been many trips to Florida. Many trips to Florida. I went with a friend of mine once. Just me and him, and we drove to Florida. We made it in 18 hours. We went like crazy. Didn't hardly stop for nothing. But it didn't make any difference, because by the time we got there, we were so tired we slept for a day. So we should have just took our time, but we wanted to see if we could do it straight through without stopping. My daughter's going to be in Georgia here on the 18th of August. Just a few days from now, she'll be stationed at Moody Air Force Base. She was in Okinawa for 2 years. Now her and her husband are both getting transferred to Georgia. I always forget the name of the town there, but it's Moody Air Force Base. I'd love to go down there and drive down there and see her. But I don't know what to do about Stewie. I don't know, she's... Could just have my son, you know, stop in once a day and make sure she's got food and water, but I don't know. She's so attached to me, so close, but you know, she probably, I don't know. Anyway, that would be a nice trip down to Georgia. And if I didn't have Stewie, if I had somebody to take care of her the way I take care of her, that's the problem. See, Stewie's so used to being fussed over and treated like a little princess. Nobody's going to do what I do for her. And I hate to see her have that change in lifestyle. You know, she's been like that for 14 years. She's been catered to and loved on. And so I hate to see that change for her. We'll see. I don't know about taking her with me. That's a long trip in the van for Stewie. She has been in the van before. I put her in her cat cage. I have one of them little, it's a cloth canvas cat carrier things with wheels on it. And she's really good when I put her in there, like to take her to the vet and stuff. She just lays in there and doesn't fuss or anything. But I don't know about a long trip like that. I'd love to take her with me. So anyhow, that's that. So we're gonna go in. Hopefully I can do the urine test. Got a bottle of water I've been drinking. Y'all know you gotta time it just right, you know. You can't get to where you can't hold it much longer, but you gotta get in there just a perfect timing. And it's usually in and out of there pretty quick. Last time I was here, they took me like a half hour early. So I might try that again today too. Doesn't seem to be a real busy place. Hopefully get a good parking place. So I'm going to be really early here. It's only 9:30. But I'll run into see what the stores are like up here. I forget what that one is at the plaza here, the first plaza. I think it's a Family Dollar. It might be a Dollar Tree though. Can't remember. And I might run in and get some of them odd things I was talking about, like, you know, lamp oil and Band-Aids and Sharpies. That kind of stuff. And it's right up here, actually. Family Dollar, that's what it is. That's what's on the sign. And we're gonna turn in here. There's a McDonald's here too. I might sneak over there and get some breakfast. But I'm not sure. See if I can get a good place right up front by the Family Dollar. What else? No, I don't see a Dollar Tree. I don't know if they have a Dollar Tree here. But I'm gonna park right over here, so we can watch the traffic go by, or at least I can. So I'll get back to you. Hey, I look funny, don't I? I'm just down here in Philipsburg sitting in the parking lot. I went to the Family Dollar. I'm holding ice. I'm holding ice on that swelling in my neck, my tooth, whatever the hell. Whatever it is. It's not really bothering me, but I brought an ice pack along and I thought I'll hold it on here for a while. Drink some more water so I can do the urine test. I didn't go to the doctor yet. Still got about a half hour to go. But I went to Family Dollar. I got some Sharpies, some envelopes, some Band-Aids. What else did I get? I forget. Yeah, that's about it. Sharpies, envelopes, Band-Aids. I wanted some lamp oil for my kerosene lantern, but I couldn't find any in here. This is laid out a lot different than the one I have in my... Down where I live, it's laid out different. It's bigger. Anyhow, so I'm just sitting here watching people watching. It's warming up pretty nice. It'll be a nice day, clear skies. I like to just sit and watch people going in and out of the stores. Look at the cars in the parking lot, see what everybody's driving. I'll leave in probably half an hour. I'll go over to the, see if I can get a good parking place. This on my neck is sore. It's really tender. It's not really swelling up now, but it's really tender. I just took another antibiotic at 10. It's supposed to take 4 days, so I'll try one every 6 hours. I don't have no tooth pain. None at all. And this doesn't bother me, except I touch it, it's really tender. I don't know. Maybe it's something else. Well, next week I go to my family doctor, so I'll tell her about it, if it's still doing that. If it's still like this, might be something different. Anyway, lots of people walking in and out of stores are just getting busy now. It's just starting to pick up. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye on things. So this is going to be a long video, because I put together, while I was sitting here, I put together what I already made. That was 31 minutes, so it's going to be a long one. Some of you want long ones, though, so you'll get it today. Okay, be back. Hey everybody, I'm back in Clearfield, stuck in a traffic jam on the interstate. I should have known better. This happened last time too, a month ago, and I guess they didn't get anything fixed. They're still working on the road here, big traffic jam. So I got in, the doctor's okay, in and out pretty quick. Same old, same old. I passed my test. I get to have my pain pills another month. So I was on my way home. Stopped at McDonald's and got a Big Mac and fries. I have them here. I haven't even touched them yet. I'm gonna go up here and find a shady spot and probably eat that. I think I'm gonna do it on a separate video. So this one's getting pretty long. So I'll let you go on this one. Hope you enjoyed the scenery and have a good, what is it, Wednesday night? Have a good Wednesday night. Stay frosty, Dale out.